Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you another lovely table favour. This one houses Ferrero. Who doesn't love these? They are my favourite. I do love them, and I can assure you that these ones will be eaten by me when this is all finished. So I'm very happy about that. So as you can see, I've used the beautiful Merry Christmas to all kit here, suite, sorry. Simple box. I've used crumb cake for the base because I think, you know, I'm always using red and green, so let's be a bit wild and do something a bit different. Just added the little banner on the top and a little bit of glitter just for that little bit of bling. You can decorate these up however you like, but I'm going to show you how I made this one. So to start off with, we need, do you know, I keep forgetting to get my page ready with my measurements and stuff on. Right, so to start off with then, for the base you will need a sheet of dark cardstock that is 8 inches by 4 3/4, which is 20.5 by 12.5 centimetres, and we're simply going to score at 1.5 on all 4 sides, which is 4 centimetres. And I'm using crumb cake again here on this base. Very simple. It's the same old, same old box style that we do. So just fold and burnish those score lines. Nice and simple. And then it doesn't matter which way round you do this. I'm going to do mine this way. So just cut wedges out of those corners as always. I always remember from many years ago, my lovely grandma always bought me a box of Ferrero for Christmas, and I still get them now and I absolutely love them. Bless her, yeah, every year without fail I get one. I love stuff like that, just a real traditionalist, I think. So very simple. Again, back in with my Tombow, add in my wet glue just to my edges here. Lovely, lovely Tombow. And then just again popping those bits together, and just while I do the rest I'm going to use a clip just to hold it in place. So just make sure that this is nice and sticky and in place, because you don't want me to sit here holding this for however long it takes. This one might be a little bit too small actually, but we'll go with it. There we go. So that's just your simple box, and your triple Ferrero Rocher can sit in there quite happily. So we'll put that to one side, and I'm just going to show you how I did the decoration. So I'll start off with the stamping, and I'm simply going to use crumb cake for this one. In fact, I might go with, let's have a think about this. I'm going to use Sahara Sand and crumb cake, I think. I've not actually done this combination before, so this will be very interesting. So, Merry Christmas to all. Let's take these out of here. So first off I need this lovely box shape. Let's use the proper blocks. And then I need the word Christmas. On there, and then simply with, let me think which way around was I doing this. So with Sahara Sand, which as you can see is the lighter of the two, I'm just going to do the box, and then just give that a little clean, and then Christmas, let's put it away before I put my arm in it. And then Christmas is going in crumb cake in the centre. Yes, I quite like that. Let's get rid of that one. Give that a little clean. Get that out of the way. And then we need our happy. So I've already done the glimmer paper one. So I'll pop that there. And to bring in my Big Shot. And obviously I have my precision base plate here. Some crumb cake and my happy die cut. My happy die, should I say. And then we're just going to run this through. Now again, if you want to do this, you can use those fabulous multi-purpose adhesive sheets, which I do use quite a bit. Sorry, everything's wobbling here. But I wanted to use my fine tip glue pen for this one. So that is why I've gone with it this way. So there's my happy, which I'm happy to just pop out of the cardstock there. And then I have my lovely new die brush that I'm just going to roll over the top. So that initially gets rid of those little bits. So we'll just tap them away. And then I can see that, I hope you can see there, it's already starting to come away, which is absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to tease these last bits out. I could use my die brush again just over these bits. I think I will actually, just on there, because I don't want to pull it too much. There we go. It always seems to stick tighter at one end. Where's my piercing tool? And I do find sometimes that if you just run your piercing tool underneath, it is just enough to catch him. There we go. Oops, I nearly bent it all up then. So that's that bit done. Get rid of that die cut. Die? Why do I keep saying die cut? It's just a die. Why won't it fit in? There we go. So, Merry Christmas Thinlets. Oh, crumbs, I forgot to do that, didn't I? Let's just move those. Bring my Big Shot back in. And I just need to swap these over, because I just need my magnetic platform for this one. And then obviously just simply cut this one out. So there's my Christmas bit. Put that away. Move that out of the way. Okay, so now to do, my decorating. So just quickly pop a couple of dimensionals on the back of here. Bring in the base, and I'm actually going to cheat because I find it quite hard to get the measurements when I'm doing this kind of project. So I just simply cheat. So the wrap that you will need is 5 by 7 inches, which is 12.5 by 18.5. I then lay this so that it's centre middle to the bottom. Make sure that my sides are lined up. And then I simply fold and crease on the corner. So you can see there that I have that lovely fold. And once I've got the start of it, ensure that my edges are lined up, and then I just run my bone folder down the rest of it, and that gives me a nice clean crease to start with. Now I did work out the measurements, and you need to score the long side at 1 1/16 of an inch, 2 9/16, 4 3/8, and 5 7/8, and in centimetres that will be 2.5, 6.5, 11.2 and 15.2. But I think that that is that's okay. As I say, I just find it so difficult, so I actually do it this way, and this is just as good. So I make sure that again this edge is straight, and then I just follow that one down, and I just keep going round until I've done all 4 sides. Now if, like me, you've messed up your box and it's slightly sitting proud, you can either make your wrap slightly longer, wider, so that it hides that, or you could obviously make sure that you do your box properly. But because I was rushing to get this done to show you, I messed that bit up. And then obviously the last one just goes there. And then you just check the bottom, and you have just enough there for your tear and tape, as long as you put it right on the edge. So literally right on the very edge of my DSP is my tear and tape. Oops. And then just stick this, oops, on the box. So put it upside down for me, make sure it's all lined up, and then just stick it down, and there is your box. And then you just need to decorate it. So I have the coordinating DSP here, and I just wanted to go with all crumb cake for this one, and this is an extremely long strip. It is 1 inch wide, in fact it's slightly over that, so let me just trim it slightly. So 1 inch there. Take that edge off. There we go, that's a bit better. So, triple banner punch. Again, you know how to do these by hand if you need to. And I'm literally just popping this one in because I've got a good length of paper here, DSP. And then I want to trim it about there, and then back in to do the other side, and that's just long enough to go on the top. Get rid of my rubbish, clear my desk a little bit here. So you can either use wet glue, tear and tape. In fact, I might just even use snail on this piece. Just stick that along the centre there. I have my Christmas here that I can just stick down here, and then my last little bit is my happy. So I have my fine tip glue pen, and I'm literally just putting this on the thicker parts of the word, if you like, just to, it doesn't need to go on every bit. And as I say, the adhesive sheets are fabulous for this as well. So my happy glitter is going to sit just there. And I am a little bit naughty that whenever I do something like this, I use a block to weigh them down, just to hold them in place while I put some adhesive on my crumb cake happy. And again, just add in the glue to the bigger pieces, just whizzing along. And again, as I said, this would make a lovely table decoration, or you could even put them in stockings. or anything really, or even just as a little gift to someone. So take those blocks off, pop this one on, and this is just sitting slightly whichever way you wish. I think I'm just going to sit with it that way. And then again, just popping blocks on to hold it down. Ultimately, you can slide it out, flatten your box, which doesn't want to be flattened very well, and press it down. Obviously your adhesive sheets will stick instantly, which is a lot better, and this is why I don't use wet glue very often. But without moving those too much, there you have your Christmas Ferrero trio. Hope you like them. Hope somebody is lucky enough to receive one of these from you. And I think I prefer the crumb cake one better actually. What do you think? Which one do you prefer? Let me know. Thank you for joining me guys, and hope to see you all again soon.